Greetings and welcome to Construction Plus Prison Architect Alpha 36, episode 10. In the previous episode, we did a couple of little changes around the place. Mainly, though, we put back in our weight benches, which, as you can see, people are still trying to use. There you go. Even though it's right at night and this guy is supposed to be sleeping, there you go. Actually, he's left his arms back there. Oh my god! I think that's a bug. This guy. So yeah, this guy here, Ed McKenzie. In fact, on the picture, he's still holding that plate there. But prison number 74463. He has decided that he was going to lift because we did have a lot of need for exercise because we had to remove them because of one of the events. We had to remove them for a couple of episodes and then we put them back in. Obviously, he really wanted to work out and get them kinks worked out, but he's been ordered to go back to his cell. But he's been in such a hurry, he's actually forgot his hands. Oh, good grief. What a way to start an episode. Alpha game is alpha. You know what? It's supposed to be going into fully released with sort of done-ish next update. I don't think it's there yet, but, you know, good luck working all of the kinks out by then. Anyway. So, yeah, in the previous episode, we sorted that out, we put some flooring in, but in general, we were sort of moving over to the management side of things. In this episode, there's several changes and additions to make, several changes to implement, and also we want to add things in as well, so we need to put some fencing in places and things like that, so we'll just crack on with it. So, first things first, let's just go to my logistics here, and then we need to go to some prison labour, and we actually need to sign people to the workshop, which, as several people have pointed out, I haven't done. So there you go, that is now resolved. So even though we have got people, you know, on the workshop, or qualified to work on the workshop floor, we now actually have them so they work in the bloody thing. That's that sorted. Next we have this security room here. So what we need to do, we need to move things around so that this security room becomes a supermax area, okay? So we need to get rid of this office desk, so we're going to dismantle that. We're going to get rid of this, that's currently the light, we don't really want that selected. We want the filing cabinet selected, we'll do that. And then obviously both chairs as well, so we'll get rid of that. And then we also, in fact, it might be easy if we just got objects, and then dismantle all of these dog crates here. So we'll dismantle all of them, even though there's dogs sleeping in it. Hopefully it won't dismantle them. Then we'll need to go to rooms and get rid of both the kennel and this area here, which is going to be our supermax area. So that's now done. We're going to go over to the bottom, and then this area is now going to become our new kennel. So this is now a kennel. There we go. Obviously, it needs to be fenced off from the electrical supply, because otherwise that would be not good, although we just don't have the cash, sadly. I'll just speed it up to max speed, because we'll get some from the daily cash flow anyway. Our current grants are Education Reform Program, which is going to be a nice boost of 40 grand if we ever do that. I don't think we ever will. We've got Prison Manufacturing Facility, which is produce 30 license plates. We can do that, I believe, because we've got a couple of people that have passed that workshop safety induction course, so they should be able to get on that. And then Cell Block C, which is raise prisoner capacity to 100, which we'll never get done. But anyway, right, so this is now kennel. I might as well go to objects and then to dog crate, and obviously put in the dog crate. So we're going to put a big line. We could do top and bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so top there and then bottom there. Job done. Okay. So there's all that sorted. There's all them ordered, rather. We do need to put a door in, it'll go there. And then we will put in, actually, a staff door is ideal, but because I just don't have the cash, I'm not going to bother. I also don't really have the cash to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of... I'm so skint that I don't have the cash to put 5 bits of... what you call it in? Wall. So, yeah. Oh, no, I think I do now. No, because some dog crates have just been bought. Why? They dismantled them. They don't need to buy them. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, right, I'm also going to get some prisoners turning up. We've got 3 minimum security and 1 death row prisoner turning up, which that'll give me a nice little bonus in terms of cash. That's good. There's all the dogs having a nice little sleep there. Fantastic. So yes, once the death row inmates and the other ones turn up, we should be okay. 61 prisoners out of maximum of 66. Our safe capacity really for shared is 64. We've just received our prisoners there, and which means I've got now 2,600, more than enough to complete the things I want to. We'll go to intake and close that off there. We don't want that at all. And then we'll crack on with the wall. So brick wall right across the bottom there. There's that sorted. I'll check the assignments on there in a moment. We just need to sort this wall out as well. So we'll put all of this in like so. We need to dismantle that door there because that should not be that. It should be a jail door, and I've just had a metal detector going off. We also need to go to that tree and we need to dump it. And we need to go to that tree and dump it as well. The reason it's dumped is because you can't really dismantle a tree. If you can dismantle a tree, but only if it's fully grown. So I need to do that one there. Right, so we'll just force open that door. And they'll crack on with that. And once that's sorted, we will put in a jail door there. And while we're on here, we're going to put some windows in. We'll put a small window in there and there. Okay, there's reasons for that, and we'll get to that later on. So there's all that sorted. So we need to go for another, since forestry is here. What I'm doing here, I'm trying to do several things at once, and it's a bit annoying. We'll just go to staff only and make that kennel staff only as we should. Same as storage, that should be staff only as well. So there we go. There's all that sorted. This area here is okay. We don't need to bother with that one. And yeah, that's about right. Okay, so and that should be protective custody. There we go. I don't know why that thing's changed. Why is he in there? How many protective custody prisoners do we have? Prisoners. 1. Locked in there. You should be put in there and moved around. There we go. That's actually done now. Interesting. Right, so we've got that sorted out. We do have 2 death row inmates, which is interesting. Let's have a quick look at our other death row inmates. So it is William Crew Chief Espera, something like that. Prisoner number 415012, and he's committed multiple murders. Murder, attempted murder, and grievous bodily harm. Okay. Anyway, probably don't want to go anywhere near that guy. He's tough, skilled fighter, and he's a federal witness. So he's targeted by death for a gang or crime boss, and both of them, I believe, have got that. Character, yes. Yeah, that's actually in there. Right, so something to worry about. Let's go to intelligence, actually. Just need to check that that guy, gang member volatile. Ooh, there's our legendary prisoner over there. Extremely quick. Expert fighter, yeah. But no other witnesses in here that I can see. That's fine, because we did receive an intake, so one of them might be in a snitch stroke law enforcement. That guy there has some unknown traits. I think by the tats on the back of his head, he's pretty much going to be a gang member. Although it looks like he's spewing up everywhere as well. He's got a lot of need for alcohol there. Right, anyway, so back to the construction. We have assigned that as staff only, so obviously that's only for dogs now. And I need to... No, I have actually assigned that to kennel, have I? I believe I already have. Yes, I have. That's fine. This area up here is now going to be some cells. We'll assign them with some cells. And this area up top is going to be our another security room, or our moved security room. That's fine. So we'll put some chairs in. We'll put one there and one, I guess, there. And then we will shove in a office desk and then a file cabinet. Okay, there we go. Then we'll go to our jail door. We're going to put jail door either side like that. There's that sorted. While we're building away, we're going to go to our materials, and we're going to go to brick wall, and we're going to put a brick wall. I think, no, cancel that there, please. I think something like that. No. That. Okay, so there's a bit of a brick wall. The reason I'm doing that is I want to put in a jail door, like so, and then there's some fighting over there. Yeah, someone's... What the... Whoa! What the hell's going on? Alex Cronfield, the snitch, has been killed. Did I miss him? Did I miss him earlier when I checked? I mean, it is possible, because I normally miss these things. Sadly, but... Well, we stopped it. We stopped the fight straight it's the main thing, I guess. I mean, the prisoners die, but, you know, whatever. It's it's strange that the how fast it kicks off. The thing is, if you don't know about these things or you miss it, you know, regardless of whoever's fault it is, it will just, you know, kick off and bang, they're gone. You know, there's almost no way you can stop them. You know, you can. That's a tree. Yeah, let's dump that tree, please, because it's growing in the middle of the wall. Yeah, you can actually stop them, but it is difficult. Get rid of that forestry bit there as well. You can stop them, but it is extremely difficult, even with your sort of taser guards around the place. It is difficult. Let me just put that in there. And obviously, while we're on utilities, we will connect this up with the electrical cable. There we go. Right. So that'll be the metal detector, and then a door with an automatic door opener. The reason I'm doing this is because forestry, I have been told, reliably informed by a couple of people, that this thing, if I go to intelligence and dangers, this thing generates saws, axes, and spades. So we do not at all want open access to the forestry, because anyone can just go there and take these things. So that's probably not good. We don't want that. What I do want, though, is metal detectors right here. There you go. So they have to go through the metal detectors to have access to this thing here. So that's fine. They're trying to go into there, and I don't know why they're not automatically. Why is the door not automatically opening? We've got someone assigned to it. I do not understand. Force that open. That is really weird. That's now connected up. Yes, looks like we found loads of stuff down the bottom here as well, some drills and such. And then that's okay. Let's just go back to our utilities, connections, and we will connect up. There. Okay. So we have so far sorted out forestry. That's now a bit more secure. Sorted out the workshop that has people assigned to it, and we've put the metal detectors on. We've removed and then, well, we've moved over the kennel from one side of the prison to the other, which is down the bottom here. We've then moved up the security room, which is now placed, and we have an almost done set of cells here. And when I say almost done, I mean we've only really put a window in, which is not done at all. So we are going to put in some other things. So I'll put in a toilet at either side of this thing, and then a bookshelf. And then I think we want some radios in, like so. And actually, what we'll do, just for sake of it being the right way, we'll do that. And then a television, like so. And then a chair, like so. Right, and what we've done there is pretty much make these cells a really high grade. I mean, not really, really high, but high enough. Let me just check these guys here. It's easier if I just go to intelligence and informants there. Potential CI Warren Henderson, snitch, known snitch. Is that snitch? Yes. So what we're going to do, recruit informant, and then we're going to immediately change him to a protective custody prisoner. Okay, so to protective custody. No snitch that I can see. Let me have a quick look at gangs. We have we have 8 gang members. We have 2 members of the red gang, 2 members of the green gang, and 4 members of the blue gang. Obviously, no leaders or anything like that, so they can't take anything over. But you know, that's all that's sorted. Right. So looks like these guys coming along here, putting all of these things in. Job done. That there, we've really. I was going to say we need to make that an automatic opener, but I don't know if that's the case or not. What I do want is water connecting these toilets up. So there we go. There's that connected. Hopefully it'll go far enough. If not, I'm going to have to run it manually. So it looks like actually death row inmates here. What time is it? It's now sleep time. That's okay. What I'm going to do is shake down, because we haven't done one in a while. We've already had some taser action going along here. Where is that? It is... Look for the guards. Where is it? Where is it? That guy there? Volatile. Yeah. And people are running around. God grief, look at that. More. Oh, there's a legendary prisoner. Yeah. Just in Bloglet. Trying to run out there. Legendary prisoner. Oh, we found a tunnel. We have found a tunnel. Oh, our first tunnel. Right. I mean, it wasn't very far. All he's really done is dug a deeper toilet. That's the great shame of that, to be honest with you. But at least we found a tunnel. So we know that something, well, we know that something's there. We can find it on a search, which we knew anyway. But what I'm saying is that we've sort of checked that out. That's good. Let me just force that open there. Force all this open so we can crack on with building. Obviously, doing a shakedown really messes up the prisoner's workers' work schedule, and also that guy should not be there. So let's get on with the deployment. We're going to go for supermax. That is supermax only. Okay. So he's going to have to be shifted. Then what I'm going to do is go to our legendary prisoner, which is easy to find via the intelligence. And there he is there. And this guy is now supermax. So we now have a supermax area, which is something that I obviously discussed in the last episode and said, what do you think we should do with this area? Shall I move it? Shall I do this, this, and this? And it's exactly what happened. And we've completed it. All good. Not bad. Means that... yeah, the water ain't going far enough. That's what it means. Oh dear, oh dear. So, oh no. They just haven't placed it yet. See, I really want to right-click there, but that's what happened in the last instance. So, come on, open the door, please. Place that bit of pipe, please. That would be fantastic if you place that bit of pipe. That would be great if you could do that for me. That'd just be fantastic. Amazingly good if you just put in the bit of pipe that we need to do. What are the other workmen doing? What are they doing? Apparently absolutely nothing. Come on. Come on. How long does it take to place a bit of pipe? That's sorted and that's sorted. Right, okay, so both of them cells now have got water. They also have some good grading, I believe. Let's have a look at room quality. 7. That's alright, 7. The only thing we need is a shower head, an office desk, and at least 16 squares. But obviously we can't do any of that because, well, we can't do the 16 squares because it's not, we just don't have the room to make it bigger. Obviously, office desk is 2 squares long. We can't plug that anywhere because of the size. And shower head, same thing. So, it exists, but it's fine, I guess. It's just, it's okay. What I want to do as well, I guess while I'm here, is go to a bit of the old lighting and put a light in the security room because it's a bit dark. And we don't really want it pitch black in there. So, there's that sorted. Not bad to move everything around. I just need to check one thing. We'll go to our deployment and staff only, make sure that is staff only. That is not staff only. The reason that security room is there is so we can actually interrogate prisoners. But the slight problem here is that for some reason this is not a corridor. Like, as in we can't have, like, these cells here are not separate areas. So in order to get to the security room, you have to go through that jail door. That's not good. Because if you... oh, good grief. We've got a bloody warden calling us. Okay, fine. Oh, my good grief. Okay, so... subsidence of the land has destroyed a section of our outer wall. You should have it repaired immediately. This big line here. That is why I said right at the beginning, right at the planning stage, remember to double wall your prison. Because if that was a single wall, that would have just caused pretty much this entire cell block to go, Bob, can we get out over there? Yeah, we can. And they would have legged it straight out, no problem. And I actually could have lost the game. I could have lost the game for that, because of that anyway. Either way, because I've got a double wall, it's a simple matter of redoing it. And there you go. No harm, no foul, no nonsense, no messing around, no escapes, which is obviously the main thing. Fantastic. There you go. Walls put in. Problem solved. No problem in the first instance. And another set of tasers going off. Where? Oh my good grief. Another death. Yeah. Our snitch. Okay. Warren Henderson. See, I assigned him to protective custody, but I didn't permanently lock him down. Like that guy there. I'll be honest, that was definitely a mistake. Huh. I'll take the penalty, whatever. Nothing I can do about it. God, that's what I'm saying. I said earlier about the prisoners that are snitches. Actually, keeping them alive in your prison is unbelievably difficult because it's an immediate bang, they're gone. Oh, well, I guess we can either keep them locked down in here for their own safety, or we can put them on an entire separate regime by messing around up here and changing everything over. I don't really like doing that because it's a massive nightmare to deal with for food and things like that. I mean, you can actually have it so that the prisoners go to like a different canteen, or even got the same canteen, even at the same time. And the way you do that is work with the scheduler and make sure that you have enough staff on there to, you know, sort it out. Sadly, as I said earlier, it is a nightmare to deal with. So, yeah. Either way, I'm going to put in some flooring. It looks like we're still on for the grants there. I think they're just going to sit there. Although, as you can see, the prison manufacturing facility, we've got 10 grand when that's completed. We're on 23%, so we're almost a quarter of the way there. So that's pretty good. Danger level is increasing, and I want to know why. We'll go to needs. We can see there's a bit of need for hygiene and food and just all over the place, I guess, but nothing really major. I've just noticed as well that the forestry is actually getting done. Look at that. I've actually got that getting sorted there. In fact, I probably can go to our prison labour. Oh no, you can't assign that to there, sadly. That's a shame. Either way, that's all sorted. Requires foundation education program for the library, but sadly there's no one doing it. If we just go to our programs, we can see that we've got kitchen, safety and hygiene. Nobody's interested, so we're going to stop that. The workshop safety induction 2 finished, 50% pass. We're going to stop that because nobody's bothered about it. Carpentry apprenticeship, we're actually getting, we're still doing that, which is pretty good. Parole hearing, we've got several in the queue there, but nobody's actually doing it, so that's okay, I guess. Spiritual guidance is always good there. Death row appeal, we actually don't need to do any more, but there's still people assigned to that one, that's fine. And that's about it. Guard taser certification, we could assign that one, but no. General education qualification, nobody's bothered about that. No one interested, stroke qualified. If we start it, will it do anything? No, nobody's bothered about it. It's weird, because originally when that was introduced, there was a lot of people, a lot of prisoners used to go to that one. So anyway, right, what I need to do, as you can see, I've got a pretty much full cell block over here. Let's just have a quick look at intelligence and informants. 2 potential CIs. Our legendary prisoner, we will actually get him to be an informant, and obviously we can get Mary Anders as well as an informant as well. And that takes 2 of them out of this queue. I can actually hear people. Not writing, but you can hear like noises, so I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, right, so obviously this guy here is in his own cell. Now I could, if I want, give him a permanent lockdown, right? But at the moment, because he's extremely quick, extremely volatile, expert fighter, I'm not really worried about him getting killed. Rather, it's the other way around. I'm worried about him killing other people. So I don't know whether or not it would be a good idea to... keep him permanently locked down. I'm just not sure. I'm really not sure. Either way, we do need to get these rooms finished. As you can see, we've got solitary ready to put in, and we'll do that. Except we found some poison over down here. And I think... yes. It looks like death row inmate status. One of them has just been granted... hang on. Is that the guy there? No. One of the inmates has just been, or the death row inmates has been put from death row, yeah, they've been put onto high risk. They'll actually be changed over. So there's another save execution. So most people are actually being allowed to, well, move off death row. Although we still got another person here, 21%. So that's the last person we got. Either way, not bad at all. A lot of moving things around and messing around with it. I think we will leave it there, though. Next episode, it is a case of getting more prisoners, because as you can see, we can receive some more. We need to keep putting flooring in and basically move on to the management side of it. I'm glad that we have that extra wall in here, because otherwise we would have lost some prisoners of them just running away. But yeah, that's why you double thickness wall it. Anyway, as always, comments in the comments and we will go from there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.